Hey guys, Christy Shelton from foreverandafter.com, and I am coming to you live to share with you guys the first step in making a change to a healthy lifestyle. So, the first thing that I recommend to my clients when I start working with them is probably one of the easiest, but also one of the most overlooked steps of any kind of fitness or healthy journey that you might be on, and that is to drink water. So most people, they don't prefer to drink water. They find that it's bland or boring or tasteless, or they just get in the habit of drinking other things. And before you know it, we're drinking, 2, 3, 4, 5 sodas a day. I used to drink a 6-pack of Coke Zero, the cherry Coke Zero, every single day. And I would justify it by saying, oh, well, it's 0 calories. So it didn't really sink in that it wasn't that great for me. Now I don't drink soda at all. So I wanted to share with you guys 5, sorry, my dog's in my face, 5 reasons to drink water and 5 ways to drink more water. Go lay down. Stop. Okay, so reason number 1 to drink more water. It's great for your skin. If you've ever noticed in the winter when you're not outside as much, you don't get as much vitamin D. Your skin's probably drier, you need more lotion, your lips are chapped. Drinking more water helps with all of that. It helps with your moisture of your skin. It can prevent chapped lips. It can help with your elasticity of your skin. As you lose weight, you want your skin to kind of bounce back and stretch back to fit tightly against your muscles so that you don't have saggy skin. Water can help with that. And it can also prevent you from getting wrinkles because your skin is well nourished and well balanced. So that helps a ton. Reason number 2 is it helps with kidney function. So I personally have kidney stones. The more water I drink, the less often I have problems with kidney stones, but it kind of is scientific, really. Your kidneys work as a filter. And the more water that you put into your filter, the less concentrated all of the waste and the toxins are that are coming out of your kidneys. So the less water you have, the more concentrate the bad things are. The more water you have, the more diluted it is, the less likely you are to form kidney stones or have a UTI infection, which is the most common infection that you can have. Number 3 is to maintain regularity. So I personally, my whole family suffers from bowel issues. We have trouble with regularity. In fact, when I'm not drinking Shakeology, I go days without being able to use the restroom. And it's uncomfortable and it's miserable. And the whole first probably month of my pregnancy, I was super miserable not being able to go. Water helps work with the fiber that you're eating in your diet. As you change your diet and you start adding in more fruits and vegetables, your fiber content is going to increase, and you're going to want water to help move that stuff along through your system and help flush that stuff out of your system as well. So it will definitely aid you or help you with digestion. Number 4, water helps control calories. So most of us, when we get kind of that first sense of hunger or we feel like we want something to eat, a lot of times it's actually our body telling us that we're thirsty, but we just don't recognize that sign or that symptom of, relating it to drinking or having something to drink. So if you program yourself or you start thinking about it in terms of, maybe my body is thirsty, and that first sense of hunger, the dogs are fighting on the bed. The first sense of hunger, you get a drink of water and kind of think about it before you start shoveling your face full of food. You might actually find that drinking water will help you to not feel hungry anymore. It may just be that your body is dehydrated or just thirsty, and it's just trying to tell you that it needs some liquid. Number 5 is muscle repair. So if you're anything like me, you get delayed onset muscle soreness. It's called DOMS. And basically what that means is from working out, you create little tears in your muscles, and those little tears are what cause your muscles to be sore after you change a workout. It could be after you increase your weights. Anytime you're changing anything about your normal system, the normal way that you do things, it causes tears in your muscles, and your body, to repair those tears in the muscles, surround those little tears with water, and the water helps your muscle heal. And once your muscle, the little tears heal, it actually makes your muscle bigger than it was before. And that's how we build muscle. We tear it and rebuild it multiple times. And that's how you actually build strength and get stronger. Enough! And now I want to share with you guys 5 ways to increase your water content. So number 1 is to carry it with you. Find a jug, a cup, a bottle, whatever you like to drink out of. This is my go-to. It's a Tervis water bottle, and the lid I actually have for mine right now is defective. It leaks, but the first one I had I loved. I could fill it up, I could throw it in my bag, and it didn't leak. This one, I'm a fan of Tervis because they have a warranty. They guarantee their products, so they're actually going to replace my lid for me because this new one I got leaks. I had to replace my lid because I dropped it when I worked at Amazon. I knocked it off of the catwalk, like the platform, and it fell like 15 feet, and the lid cracked. So I got a new one, but it leaks. So I love Tervis, and then I also love Bubba Keg, and I love them for the same reason. They stand behind their products 100%. And so I actually had 2 of their cups that after a while just developed like a bad seal and they would leak. And so I wrote to the company. I didn't have to show proof of purchase or anything. I just let them know like, hey, this is the cup I have and it's leaking. And they sent me, stop, a whole new cup. For free. No, I didn't pay shipping or anything. I didn't have to send my old cup back, nothing. So I actually have some extras that I'll probably be doing a giveaway for one of them sometime soon. Tip number 2 to drink more water, flavor it. You could do this with any kind of fruits. I prefer like strawberries. I prefer citrus fruits, oranges, limes. I hate lemon in my water. I'm super weird that way. But citrus fruits, lemons, limes, oranges, pineapples are good in water. Strawberries, if you have time to make water ahead of time, you can cut up some apples and put some cinnamon in it and let it sit overnight. You can either do ground cinnamon or you can use cinnamon sticks. Let it sit overnight in the fridge and chill, and you'll get like almost like an apple pie flavored water. That's pretty good. Create a habit. So when I started drinking water, it was really hard for me to not want to reach for soda or juice or something like that because that was my habit. So I created this process at work because I work 6 or 7 days a week. So in my job, I work casework on a computer, and I got in the habit of every time I got done with the case, which I usually work like 20 or 30 a day, every time I get done with the case, I take X number of sips of water. Or your habit could be that every time you get up to go to the bathroom, when you come back, you drink 4 or 5 ounces of water. Whatever it is, create some kind of routine so that when your body does something, you start reaching for water naturally. And you'll start, after about a week or 2, it'll start to seem natural for you, and you won't even notice that you're doing it anymore. Now I drink like probably 80 or 90 ounces of water at work like it's nothing. And before, it was a struggle to get 30 or 40 ounces in. So just take baby steps with it and don't try to put yourself under too much pressure. Sometimes you can mix up your water by doing like sparkling water. I have a good friend at work. She actually has one of those SodaStream machines, and instead of using the SodaStream, she uses the carbonated bottles to put some fizz into her water. So she'll do like fruit-infused water and then make it fizzy. The bubbles kind of give you a different texture and kind of break up the monotony of just plain water. So you can try that as well. And then number 5 tip for drinking more water, use some kind of an app to track it. Now, right now on the market, you've probably seen the different water bottles that they have out that kind of beep at you and remind you to drink water. I tried the My Hydrate water bottle and I hated it. The bottle itself was small. It was hard to drink from. I liked that it had a buzzer that reminded me to drink, but it didn't actually like measure how much I was drinking. It just kind of guesstimated, so I didn't like that part. I have an iPhone, so I use an app called the Water app, and you put in your weight. It's automatically going to tell you to try to drink half your body weight in ounces of water, and then you can you basically click a cup and drag it onto the table, and the cups are different sizes, so you can drag like a water bottle that's 16 ounces or a cup that's 20 ounces, whatever you're drinking out of, however you're measuring it, you can measure it with an app like that. I've also seen people that have used like alarms, different alarms on their phone, like each hour or every 45 minutes or something, to remind themselves to drink water. So I hope that these tips helped you. I hope you have a new appreciation for water. It is really hard at first. Don't be hard on yourself. It does take time to build up to it. I just worked with somebody at my day job actually to kind of back off the soda, and it was just a baby step process, you know. Cut it down to one a day, then cut it down to half of one a day, and then kind of switch it out for some tea or some plain coffee or something like that. With anything that you're changing in your life, you don't want to go all or nothing. You don't want to make yourself sick by a sudden change or jolting your routine. So make sure that you're taking small steps to improve this every day, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks.